Are you serious? We have some information here, a developing story for sure. Um, and it's very, very sad and tragic of a type of rail derailment. Let me tell you about that in a second. First, shout out real fast, guys, for www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com. Guys, why is all the big players buying up all the gold and silver? What is it they know that we don't know? They have the inside track. They know that the fiat money, they know the dollar is going to be devalued in a big way, and they're trying to get as much of their cash into a real asset like gold or silver. Gold's a biblical currency. They know it's going to be around, and we can too. Let's follow their lead, and Noble Gold will help you do that. If you click on that link below this video, go to www.pastorpaulgold.com or call them on the phone 877-646-5347. They will help you. Plus they'll give, and if you qualify, and you probably will, a 10-ounce silver bar, American flag silver bar, and you also can get a 1-ounce coin of silver as well. So check it out at pastorpaulgold.com. Here's what we got. At least 16 people are dead and 21 are injured after a carriage of a vernacular train. It's a type of train, type of railway that travels up and down steep slopes. It derailed in the Portuguese capital of Lisbon, and they know 16 are dead and 21 are injured. The authorities are still on the scene. Investigation of what caused this is still underway. It is an absolute shocking disaster to the city and to the people. Certainly we need to pray for the families who have lost loved ones. This is terrible to happen, and it's and pray for the injured. Okay, pray for the injured. Hang on a second. Glasses are slipping. Plus, I don't have my sunglasses on, and the sun is killing my eye. But I'll hang on. Anyway, this happened, and eyewitnesses are reporting they seen one of the railway cars. There's two cars. They seen one of them derailing and screeching down the street before it hit a building. So it came off the rail and went roaring down the street, smashing into a building. One man, whose first name we know is Bruno, he said this thing was completely out of control. It looked like a toy being thrown down a hill, one side of the Gloria pavement to the other. I heard people screaming, and then suddenly there's this loud smash and bang, and then I didn't hear people anymore. And there was a cloud of brown smoke appearing. Another man who happened to be out there on the street, who lived in the area, he's been around there for 50 years, he said that it smelled unusual. It was making strange noises just before the tragedy. I don't know if the brakes locked up on this thing or what happened. Also, there's video of the aftermath, guys, so it's a very fluid, developing story. The investigation is into it right now. Aftermath of the crash, emergency vehicles are all up and down the streets, and of course, the carnage and the chaos. 16 dead, 21 injured. Local authorities are overwhelmed. All the Lisbon firefighters are on the scene. As you can imagine, a terrible, terrible situation. And we need to pray for these folks, okay? In the name of the Lord. We're still outside here. Keep praying for my mother and my father. And so it's a very it's a really trying time, but we're going to get through it. I can feel your prayers. I really can. I want to thank you for that. I really do. If you haven't got your ticket yet for Planet Earth, you can still do that. And just go right now to my website. It's right there. Click it, get the ticket, and start watching it. Everyone says it's the best webinar. It is filled with a ton of information. So you can get your ticket today. And we'll be talking about the Feast of Trumpet. I'm putting together a presentation for that. There is no doubt that this is a significant season. Very much so. Very, very significant. So and what I mean is, and so I had one person say, I don't want to miss this year's Feast of Trumpets offering. Certainly you can send in your Feast of Trumpets offering. If you want to start now, you can. Yes, with your special prayer request. Now, I'll be teaching on the significance of it so that you'll understand it, and it will help you know that God's covenant is the same yesterday, today, and forever. It never changes. God's promises, and when God made a covenant with these feasts, He meant it. He keeps it. And even Christ has fulfilled the first 4. And I'm telling you, if there was ever a Rosh Hashanah that could be the time of the coming of Christ, this one here feels more different than all the others that I've ever experienced. I don't know if that means He's coming. I don't know. But I know one thing. We are getting very close to the coming of the Lord. So I'll be talking about that more as the time goes on. And tonight, don't miss it, 9 o'clock Eastern. It's a doubleheader. We will be playing the interview I did with Jonathan Kahn, which is incredible. And Mike from around the world will be joining us live. So I'll see you guys probably at 9 o'clock as we figure out where we're going. My mother's being transferred. I'll let you know. God bless all of you. Thank you for your prayers.